Hey everyone, Sarah Grace here, and today I want to go over some gymnastics movements with you guys. So I was looking and I don't see that you're subscribed to my channel. So you need to go and click that subscribe button. Do it now. I want to help you be able to get a handstand push-ups, and comfortability upside down. So I've taught some of my other videos on how to do a handstand push-up, but today I want to go over some movements that have really helped me go from not being able to do anything upside down to now being able to walk on my hands. So I'm not a gymnast, as you all know, but I have learned from some gymnasts, and I have picked up some really helpful tips and things that have helped me get to where I am today, so I want to share them with you all. If you're not a CrossFitter, but maybe you do yoga and you want to be able to get comfortable upside down, these are also some movements that could really help you. So what I'm going to do is go through some of the specific things that we're doing, and I'm going to kind of explain them as we go. And if you guys want to add any of these movements, say maybe you warm up with them before your workouts, you could add them into a workout, but try to do them at least 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm guaranteeing you that you will get better and you will be able to go upside down comfortably. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is give you guys some warm-ups to do. We want to warm up our wrists, our shoulders, really get them moving. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is a wrist stretch. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your hands flat on a mat and you're gonna be kneeling. You want your wrists in line with your shoulders, and then you are going to lean forward. So you're really putting a lot of pressure on that wrist as you lean forward, and you should be feeling the mat with your fingers. You should feel a lot of stretch on the inside of your arm, and also kind of pressure into that wrist, because when you're doing handstand type movements, you're gonna feel a lot of pressure in your wrist, so you really want to get them stretched. You're gonna do that 10 times, and you want to rock forward into your fingers as you're doing it. Once you've done that, then you're going to flip your hands so that your wrists are turned out and your fingers are towards your knees. And then you're going to put pressure again and lean back towards your knees, basically sitting back on your butt, on your legs, and you're gonna get a lot of stretch in the front of that arm. So you're gonna do that, and you can kind of rock into that position 10 times as well. Once you've done that, then you're going to place the top of your hand on the mat and rotate your wrists or your forearms out. You get a really good forearm stretch with that. And then pressure, lean down into that stretch and stay there. You can count 10 times by opening and closing your fingers. Okay, and you just stay there 10 times on that. Next one, you're gonna go palms down and forearms facing each other, or inside of your hands facing each other. And you're gonna rock back and forth in that position. Again, really putting pressure into that forearm, into that hand, getting comfortable feeling your weight in your hands. As you're going through these movements, you want to make sure that you're feeling the floor with your fingers, because when you are handstand walking, when you are on your hands upside down, your fingers are what stabilize you. So you really want to be in contact with the floor, and you can use your fingers to push yourself to the other side as you rock back and forth. So be aware of your hands and your fingers really being pushed into the floor. Once we've done those stretches, then we're going to do a lat stretch. And so you just want to grab a band, hook a band to something that's above you. You're going to wrap your wrist in that band and pull away. Really get that stretch in your lats. Make sure that as you pull away with the band that you're keeping your ribs down, so you're not flaring yourself out like this, because we never want to be in this kind of position anyways when we're upside down. So you want to keep your body kind of hollow and then pull away and really get that good lat stretch. So with those, you can do 30 seconds on each side and kind of just rotate back and forth. All right, so once we've gotten ourselves warmed up with the stretching, now we are gonna go to a little handstand kind of drill. So in a staggered stance, you're going to lean forward, place your hands on the mat, and then you're going to kick your legs together. And that's kind of the beginning stages of you learning to kick yourself up. Now, if you can hardly get off the ground, that's okay. You just want to tap your feet together and then go back down. So the idea at this point is not to get up into a complete handstand, but it's to just kind of learn to control yourself, to use that leg to kick yourself up, touch them together, and come back down in the same position that you started from. So you're going to do 5 to 10 of those on each leg. So yes, you have to use your other leg. Maybe it's your left leg that you wouldn't typically start on. It's going to feel weird, but it helps to get the movement and to balance you on both sides. So once you've gotten that movement, then you can progress to doing it on a plate. So you're a little higher up, same kind of movement, but you're going to place your hands on a plate and kick up. And you can use like a 45 or 25-pound plate, so it's a little bit thicker. All right, after that, we're gonna go to the wall and we're gonna work on kicking up onto the wall. So same idea, you're going to place your hands in front of you a couple inches off the wall, and then you wanna kick all the way up with that leg until you've touched the wall. Once you've touched the wall, you know, make sure you're pressing out of your hands and your elbows are locked, and then you can stay there for say 15 to 30 seconds. That's really gonna help you with that body awareness upside down and get you in that position where you're strong enough to press out of your shoulders and keep that upside down position. So after kicking up on the wall, then we're gonna go back to the mat, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on some headstands and getting comfortable again upside down. So you're gonna kind of create a tripod position where your hands are in line with your shoulders, and then you're going to place your head in front of your hands, and you want to start by just bringing your knees up to your elbows and just kind of sitting in that position. And maybe you can only bring one leg up. That's totally fine too. So you're in that tripod position, then I want you to work on straightening your legs, bringing them up over your head, bringing them down in a straddle position, bringing them sort of, you know, in front of you, touching the floor, bringing them back up and getting comfortable with your weight in your hands, and you're holding that position. All right, so give these movements a try, and I'm telling you, if you do them and you do them regularly, you will definitely get better and more comfortable at being upside down and even be able to handstand walk. If I can do it, you can do it.